One adventure, here I come. Help. Is become too OP. You are listening at FameTV.info. Around the winding curves of paved roads, streets, and lamp lights, past Mr. Lee's local produce store and Grandma's handmade noodle shop, across 50 yards of half-pasted posters and the leftover sprawling of marks etched by generations of local delinquents, through the brick-laden train tunnel, over hectares of overgrown land, a martial arts school exists. And if observed closely, in the dense thicket of bushes and trees, the single building stands domineeringly on remote land, leading people to question the owner's sanity when they placed a dojo in such an inconspicuous area. Were they even trying to attract customers? The place could be described as a country village, seeing how desolate it was. Within this small community. Closely listen. Actually, there is no need to listen closely. Muffled screams and shrill cries ring out, pants and groans echo through the air, and finally a single noise ends all other sounds. A great big crack. Who is it? What is that sound, you may ask? Inside, a sole figure remains upright, back ram. Rod straight, chest high, etching an unforgettable image in people's minds. The wind carried through the open front of the dojo caresses his fringe, the rustling of grass and streaming sunlight neither moves nor affects his steady and disciplined posture, instead adding a mystic glow to the picture. Yes, it is a beautiful, heart-pounding scene, that is if there were no dead bodies surrounding that figure. Their muscles twitch as they lie there, and the figure turns around, his handsome face somewhat relieved yet guilty. He opens his mouth, as if to say a declaration, something awe-inspiring and heart-wrenching, but the words that come next ruin everything. Thank goodness your limbs are twitching. That's a good sign. Not only are you not dead, but you are still able to move. Aren't you glad? Ha ha ha. Streamlining his hands through his gelled hair, he clicks his tongue, knowing what will happen next. Lu Kai. You. What have I told you about sparring? Ha. A booming voice bellows behind him. Hey brother Chen. It wasn't me this time. Seriously. They challenged me first. How could I say no to their heartfelt pleas? Not only that, I didn't even use much strength. See. They're still breathing. Lu Kai places a finger under a person's nose for confirmation, while rushing his words to lessen brother Chen's annoyance. Lu Chen doesn't take kindly to Lu Kai's words, instead grabbing a hold of his ear, and dragging him out. Stop. Brother Chen. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Lu Kai yells out, and Lu Chen finally halts, removing his hands. His eyes narrow. You know what you did wrong, huh? He impatiently taps his foot. What? Tell me what it is, Lu Chen interrogates him. I shouldn't have recklessly used my strength against those weaker than me. I am sorry. There, I said it. Are you happy now? Lu Chen sighs. You know well, yet you continue to do so. Hey, are you listening? Why do I feel like it would be more useful talking to a wall than to you? Hee brother, don't worry, I'll sincerely take your words into consideration this time. Lu Kai laughs heartily, patting him on the back, making Lu Chen facepalm. Quickly go get ready. Your departing ceremony will begin soon. And, honestly speaking, when are you going to get rid of that tomboyish style of yours? Go dress yourself properly. You know Grandpa hates you cross-dressing, right? Brother. How many times do I have to tell you? It's not cross-dressing. It's called style. Grandpa doesn't understand fashion. Look me straight in the face and tell me again whether it's suitable or not. Yes, indeed, the handsome lady killer was not a boy, but a girl. For what reason? Cross-dressing for revenge. For love. Due to a body swap, transmigration or reincarnation. Nope. Nothing as sensible as that. Her reason was actually much more ridiculous. This young miss simply had a burning passion. No, it wasn't fashion. Remember that this place was basically isolated from the rest of society. Internet services were also extremely limited. What fashion would she know? Her passion was web novels. At the age of 12, Lu Kai had finally been granted permission to surf the web, and it was then that she discovered the wonders of web novels. Specifically gender-bender action web novels. So the underlying truth of the matter was that Lu Kai was a hardcore, gender-bender web novel fan whose goal was to star in her own action-packed adventure one day. And the chance would come soon, because for the first time, she was leaving her small dojo to attend school in City A as a residential student. Meaning no full-time family supervision. Lu Kai's eyes blazed intensely with balls of fire. Lu Chen felt his eyes twitch. What is this girl thinking about now? Anyway, go get dressed. You're leaving soon, and need to pay respects to Grandpa and the others. Lu Chen shook his head and strode away, feeling a sudden headache forming. But Lu Kai was too far away from reality to hear him. Lost in her imaginations, far away, an old man stood at the peak of a cliff, looking down at the world. The breeze blew strongly against his frame, and he looked towards the sky muttering, "So the time has finally come." He had the aura of a warrior, a prophet, a legendary like figure. Yes, he stretched out his hands as if to stake his claim over a province, when a loud click sounded. Ouch, ow wow, ow my back. Dang it, where's my cane? I know I left it here just now. Ah. Sitting on a large mountain rock, he sked and then sighed. My back is no longer what it once used to be. Let's just go back. Then the old man began his treacherous journey down the mountain, while occasionally bursting out in a few curse words. This was followed by a crashing sound, and a few trees toppled to the ground, moaning as they thudded onto the earth. The echo of a complaining voice could be heard from below. Damn it. Why did I even climb up in the first place? Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.